everyone, my name is Emma, aka Fleurs. If you're new here, if you're a returning flower loving barrel core addict, then welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at 5 garden design ideas that I've come up with. This idea for the video was voted for even, by my Daisy members, which is essentially my channel membership. There's 2 tiers, you've got Tulip and you've got Daisy. If you're interested in supporting the channel in another way, then by all means go and check it out and see what kind of perks you get associated with that. No obligation, it's just something if you're interested in, and there's a few little extra things that I've put on for you guys. So today I've kind of stuck with 5 different things that I think maybe are out of my comfort zone and maybe can give you guys some inspiration when you're creating gardens on your island. They're kind of small-ish. I wouldn't say that they're really small, they're not tiny, but they're a good kind of size. So hopefully you'll enjoy them. And let's get started. For number 1, I wanted to create kind of a rustic cottage-esque garden. So what I've done here is I've used the simple panels, the loft bed and the stool to create a little cottage in the background here. And then we've got lots of 2 flower beds and some path going through it. I also love these umbrellas, so I wanted to find a way to incorporate them. They're a custom design umbrella, and then you put the kind of petals, the flowers on the ground so it looks like they're spilling out. And if you ask me, they kind of look like barrels, so I had to use them for sure. I went with the white flowers here as I thought that it complemented the building that we've got going on really nicely, and I like to keep things kind of neutral when I'm building cottage areas. So lots of browns, lots of kind of creams, whites, that sort of thing, and some green as well. Unfortunately, it's kind of azalea season, so the pink is ruining it a little bit, but I'm just going to deal with it because I was struggling to find a day when it wasn't raining, so that's why they're there. So this is kind of a cottage garden, somewhere where you might grow some flowers, maybe to sell or pick or something like that. But I thought that it was really nice to do something like this, just to show off as many different kind of themes as possible. For number 2, I wanted to do something that's very regal, elegant, something that would look great with sort of statues and piece of art, or maybe out front of your museum, something of that nature. So I've come up with this kind of patio plaza area which has a kind of garden feel to it with the fountain and things. So I'll show you this one. So what I've done is I've used this gorgeous custom design path underneath. It's got some really nice edging to it, and the pebbles are really detailed and look kind of realistic if you ask me. And then in the corners I've used the Turkey Day garden stands, and on top of them I've used the floating biome planters because I think that they fit really nicely on there. They're not too small, and they've got some greenery and a little pop of pink as well, which is really nice. And underneath them, if you can see, I've used a lace custom design as well, just to add something a little bit extra. And then the flower beds along the outsides, we've got bushes and we've got some more white flowers just to keep it neutral. And then the pièce de résistance, I've probably said that really badly, is the fountain itself. It's kind of the main centerpiece. I really like them. I don't tend to use them on my islands that much because they're so big, but I really do think that they're pretty, and they're a great item to have in the game. And then some seating, because why not? You want to have a sit down next to the fountain, and for these I've gone with the Iron Garden bench, which is really ornate and beautiful. And then just down the entrance here I've just added some garden lanterns, just as kind of a little bit of a welcome, just to signify this is the entrance to the garden area. So that was number 2. I hope you enjoyed that one. Yes, there is 2 of me also. She's just kind of photobombing the video. So just excuse her. But yeah, we'll get cracked on with the next one. For number 3, I wanted to do something that was quite overgrown, foresty, bit more like a rock garden. So this is what I've come up with. It could work really well as a transition area as well, because you can fit a path nicely through it. For the path, I've just gone with the cobblestones here, as you can see. And then I wanted to use the outdoor bath as well, so I've incorporated that. And then we've got lots of different kind of rocks. We've got the garden rock. This is actually a fossil from Blathers, something that I really do like, because it's quite a nice size and you can rotate it around. There is a tiny little something in it. I'm not sure what it is, but there is something inside of it. We got the pond stone and the flat garden rock as well. And then I've put on top of the stone stool is this little grasshopper as well. To mix it up with the trees, I decided to add in the cypress trees, just to give some different texture, some different colour, and just make it a bit more interesting. And then I went really out of my comfort zone and used some bright colours for the flowers. I thought that with the green, it made them really, really pop and stand out. And then obviously we just got the weeds as well to help create that overgrown look. Perhaps it's not a garden in like the immediate sense of the word, but I think as a rock garden, maybe this sort of thing, you could add like a nice bench or a seating area as well, and it would look really cute, especially if you're doing some sort of foresty island. So let me know what you think about that one in the comments. For number 4, we have my attempt at springcore. I haven't really been able to kind of have a play around with this theme, so I was really excited to do it, and I wanted to incorporate the wedding arch because I think it's a gorgeous piece of furniture and I definitely don't use it enough. So we have lots of white and yellow flowers dotted around. I've used lots of custom designs on the floor, a few trees, that lattice fence. Again, I never really use it. And then we've got a nice seating area in amongst all the flowers. It's kind of like a meadow, but not. It's kind of the way that I would describe it. But I really like how nice, and if this was a place in real life, I think it would make me feel really happy because of all the bright colours, all the nice flowers. It's just really, really beautiful. And we also have the natural path flowing through, just a bit of something just to give you an idea how you could feed it into your main path area. The trees, I kind of stuck with the normal hardwood trees, that I thought that they were more fitting for the springcore theme. So I hope you like this one as well. Again, just trying to vary things up and keep it interesting for you guys. So finally, we have what I'm going to call the butterfly garden and the greenhouse area. Shelley, who is a lovely one of our members, said she wanted to see my take on a greenhouse. Now this probably isn't my best greenhouse ever. I could have definitely tried a bit more with it. But what I've done is I've used these lovely simple panel designs, the glass one. They're so detailed and really, really realistic looking. So I'm glad that I found them. And then I put the lattice behind. I could have gone with a lattice that had some flowers on it, but I wanted to keep it white just to kind of tie it all in. And then out front we have some more Turkey Day garden stands with some floating biome planters on top and garden wagons on each side. And then here is the butterfly garden. I was struggling how to kind of incorporate it. I thought about, what about like a natural butterfly garden? But I thought no, because that would be quite all over the place. I wanted to find a way to kind of keep it all in together. So I've gone with a square, and then around the outside I've done the path. As you can see, we've got butterfly friendly colours. We've got lots of yellows and pinks and oranges, and then all the butterflies are in amongst the flowers. We've got some custom designs on the ground, and I just really love the way that it looks. It looks really, really cute, and the colours are definitely not something that I normally use, so it's been really nice to experiment with them. And then on the edge as well, I thought, oh, we'll just pop down a little mountain bike just to give the idea that someone's kind of cycling around, exploring. I just think it would be a really nice, something that you might see at like a stately home or something that's quite sophisticated. So I really, really like this one. Obviously, if this is something that you want to incorporate in your island, you could maybe change up the trees, expand on things, make things a bit smaller. It would look adorable with them hedge around like the edges, but I didn't quite have enough space. I didn't want it to be too large. So again, let me know what you think about this one. Did you like this garden? Do you like the colours? Would you do it a bit differently? Let me know. So guys, that's the end of the video. I hope I've inspired you or given you some ideas. Maybe there's something that you want to do for a garden area on your island, and I really hoped you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to click the like button, and if you're not already, please remember to subscribe. We would love to have you here as part of the channel, and if you're interested, the link for the Discord is below if you want to talk to like-minded Animal Crossing players. All that's left to say is have a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll see you again soon with another video. Bye bye!